Hello, my dearest friends. Josie with you today. And in this video, I want to talk to you about abundance. We have about, 3 weeks before the New Year's, and my deepest wish for all of you to manifest the abundance that you truly desire, whether it's the abundance of finances, abundance of friends, abundance of opportunities. So let's get started. I have 7 powerful ways for you to be in the state of abundance, to create this wonderful state of openness and allowing, which will make you a magnet for all of the good things to come into your life. So, my friends, I hope you are ready. We always begin with the mindset. Now, I can give you all kinds of tools, I can show you all kinds of ways, but if somewhere deep within you have not processed yet your own limitations and scarcity thinking and everything that was created throughout this period of your life from your parents, all of the beliefs and systems that you have inherited from your family systems, and then throughout your life you are becoming much more open, much more sort of wise when it comes to abundance, and then releasing all of these programs, old beliefs. Without these first and important actions, you cannot create this abundance mindset. Always begin with your mind. Tools are wonderful, but what you really want to change, and especially in 2021, year of amazing opportunities, amazing possibilities. The world is changing, and we are now experiencing just this vast ocean of opportunities. And I know that whatever you want, whatever you truly desire, it's on its way to you. So it's all about being in alignment, creating the right mindset, heart set, setting your mind for abundance, setting your heart for abundance. That's how things begin to change, and you attract towards you. You attract all kinds of opportunities and resources. The right people become just there for you, being at the right place at the right time. The world becomes this magical place because you have released the weight of previous scarcity thinking and limitations. You opened up through your consciousness to become the magnet for abundance, working with your mind. Just on a piece of paper, write down all of the beliefs that you find not even yours. Maybe it's just an echo of your mother's or your father's words about abundance or wealth or anything like that. You can really track in your own way of relating to things. You can say, why do I feel that abundance, it's only for those other people and not me? What makes me think that if someone else out there is wealthy, someone else lives this rich life of their dreams, why am I not feeling that way? So going deeper within, working with your mind, then this is where transformation really begins. This is the first step, planting the seeds of abundance in your mind, in your consciousness. So the second step, first one, working with your mind. Second step, allowing yourself to be. Now, I work with a lot of people, and the first thing that I want to break through, because I see this pattern just repeating itself over and over again with so many people, is that they have the system of allowing. There's certain things and certain experiences they just simply don't allow themselves. I'm not worthy. That all comes down to this one idea that I'm not worthy. One way or another, I'm not worthy of abundance. I am not worthy to be prosperous. I am not worthy because deep inside, this is the feeling that I get. And then because I have all these limitations, I have very limited capacity to receive. I always feel like maybe I have to overachieve and just give so much of my time, of my resources, of my energy, so I can receive, so I can become worthy. It's always about allowing. Am I allowing? You are worthy just because you are here, because you are here on planet Earth. You showed up here in the physical body. You have absolutely the same access to prosperity and resources as anyone else, myself, anyone you know. So why things are not showing up? Because deep within you, you have restrictions and limitations. You're just simply beyond that point. You're not going to allow this good to come into your life. If you follow the work of Abraham Hicks, Esther Hicks, she always speaks about allowing. It's this whole thing of allowing. We don't allow ourselves to experience certain things because we just feel we're not worthy. It's always about that restrictive emotion. Every time you are about to experience abundance, there's this mechanism that is being triggered of this is not it, that's I'm not worthy of that. So every time something good comes into your life, whether it's a person or whether it's money, whether it's something really really good, then this inner critic awakens in you and reminds you like, hello, you're enjoying this. Do you know why are you even enjoying this? You're not supposed to, because you know what, you're not worthy. And because this is again a reminder, okay, I'm not worthy. So you will go ahead and then you'll spend all of the money that you had, and you'll go and you'll break off that good relationship that you have, and you are going to sabotage yourself over and over and over again. Why? Because deep within you feel you are not worthy of something. Because if you have a person in your life, it could be money as well, because money and you, it's the relationship that you have, or the person in your life, that's a relationship that you have. And if this person loves you for who you are, they just love you, they want to be with you. If you feel like, I'm not worthy of that, I'm not loving myself enough because I feel unworthy of this love. And it always comes down to this beautiful thing of self-love, self-worthiness, self-acceptance. And then somebody loves you for who you are. They really enjoy being with you, including the money, including the abundance. Your first reaction will be, okay, this is not for me. And you will sabotage yourself. You will sabotage your prosperity, you'll sabotage your abundance, you will sabotage your relationship, your job. And it's always because you feel deep within yourself, you're not loving yourself enough to allow this experience, the money, the abundance to come into your life. So working on that, again, most of the work, surprisingly, is that inner work. Once you change yourself, once you rewire your inner world, your consciousness, then your outer world changes. What many of us, including myself sometimes too, we try to fix the outside. We try to make more money. We try to do some outer things and do more social media or something else. And we forget that what really prevents us from being abundant, from being happy, is that inner wiring that we have to work with. It's our subconscious beliefs and our system of allowing. Once you get the thing going, when you allow yourself to have the good, when you allow yourself to enjoy the good that you were given, so then the abundance that you desire just becomes a natural part of your life. It's everywhere. It's wherever you go, you do have access to that abundance. So that is number 2, to really deepen your relationship with yourself, just allow yourself to enjoy, allow yourself to live the life of your dreams. You are worthy. You are worthy of that love. You are worthy of that abundance that the universe is providing for you. You are worthy of it because you are here. And that means remaining open, allowing yourself. I'm loving myself more and more every single day. And then all of the experiences of abundance and self-love will be attracted to you. So that's number two. Number three, and this point comes from my recent just conversations with my inner circle. Now, there is such a belief that you really have to work hard for your money. So, working hard is a scary concept for a lot of people. However, even if you read Think and Grow Rich, if you take a moment and really dive into all kinds of different books and science of wealth and all of that, you'll see that richness of money, let's say abundance of money, never comes as a result of hard work. Very rarely. Even Napoleon Hill says, when abundance comes, it comes in such huge quantities, then you're wondering where that money was hiding all along. In my own life, I can really speak to that because I worked as a nurse for the longest time. I've been always good with money. I was always had the abundance of money in the sense that I had all of my bills paid off. I always had food on the table. My basic needs were always met. I wasn't struggling, but I always had to work hard. In my opinion, I was an educated nurse. I went through like 10 years of nursing school. I worked as an emergency room nurse or really night shifts, exhaustion, just physically not even being able to enjoy the money that I was making because I was just working so hard. And then later, again, as my mind was shifting, as my own relationship was changing with myself, with my own system of allowing, going through this understanding that you have to work hard for small money. Small money really is that hustle. When big money comes, the big money comes easy. And I remember when I had one of my first clients back in the days when I was working as a medium, I had this one person with whom I worked as a medium, as a psychic medium. And that one advice that I gave to that man, he paid me so much money for that, just one piece of advice that was probably comparable to my like whole monthly salary as a nurse. So that was to me an eye-opening experience. I understood that everything that before that was happening, it was me limiting my own possibilities. I could say, okay, if I wanted to have this wealth and abundance, have a good life for my family, for myself, or again, being a contributor to my husband and then having a family, doing well financially, I had to work hard. I had to provide. I had to do all these things and physically and mentally always be driven by this sort of hard work. And it wasn't true. This one advice that I gave to a client paid off my like whole almost month of everything that I needed. And that was my first understanding how the law of abundance works. Now I understand actually if you want less work actually now turns into the hustle work to quality work. And now the quality work actually that what manifests in the greater abundance. If you think like short term, if you think small, if you think like all the basic things that you need to do, how many hours you have to work to make that much money, that will always keep you in this mindset of scarcity, of always struggling and hustling and have to work hard for your money. There is another way. It's something shifts, something really changes, and all of a sudden you have access to grander abundance. And it's because now you changed. It's not that the world changed. Now you changed. You acquired certain things and certain abilities, certain skills. Now you are seeing things differently. And now from that point on, my abundance has been just flowing into my life. And I'm so blessed and I'm so grateful. And I know that now, even if I do all the work that I enjoy so much. But the way that abundance comes into my life these days is very different from the times when I know I have to work, I have to hustle, I have to do all the necessary things to see some results at the end of the month. So if you are there, understand that working hard is not going to give you that vast abundance that you truly desire. You need to work with the universe. You need to really expand and think in terms of prosperity and abundance. And then naturally, the universe will lead you towards those opportunities. There's no other way. You will have that, whether it's the client that you will have, whether it's some kind of event that will come and across your path that will lead you to the right people, to connect you to the right opportunity. And you realize, okay, this one opportunity is that is going to provide you with all the money that you thought you needed. It's really interesting like that. Small money comes at the price of hard work. Big money come easy. And I can also attest to that because it has been my experience also. So remember that, and then moving towards greater abundance. So that was number 3. Number 4. When money comes, or when prosperity is built, it's built from your relationships, with other people. Look at this world. There are 8 billion, well, almost 8 billion people. And now there are so many things that you can create, that you can bring into the world. And that's because there are people. So when you are building the abundance mindset, reach out to others, make friends. Really, the more people in a world, especially in 2020, we're so isolated. We may be isolated physically, but this is a new chance, a new opportunity for you to reach out to people you have not met before, because now they have time. They are available to talk to you, when before they didn't have that ability to talk to you, or because they were just busy running their business or something else. Now the world is changing. So reach out to other people, make friendships, make important connections. And we have this set of friends that we've known forever. And the older we get, we don't make as many friends. We're actually trying to hold on and keep the ones that we have. That is scarcity mindset. It's about really opening up. It's about allowing. It's about bringing forth your best. And it's about becoming of a valuable resource for other people, support system for other people. And the same thing will happen when you're genuinely connected and interested in people. It's almost like abundance will come to you from other people. People around you, there are the sources and channels of the good that you desire. There are the abundance that is out there. So when you begin to think as a person of great generosity, and then a person who loves people, loving people is people who are wealthy. You find them that they have a very kind of interesting relationship with the world. And then most of them, even the most introverted people like Steve Jobs, still would not be able to build wherever he had without the partnership of other people, and then seriously talented people in his team. So when you are building your prosperity, who around you, who you can connect with. And again, remember, people can either bring you down, or people can uplift you. So go through the inventory of your friendships, and then let people who are really uplifting you, connect with them more. Let go of the relationship they're actually, bringing you down and make you feel less than. It always feels like a struggle. These relationships, they're like parasites that take your energy and not feeding anything. So it's time for you to release those relationships, and then seek out more people who are in this uplifting energy, who are going to give you the drive or the word of comfort when you need it, or give you some kind of interesting perspective on whatever situation. It's that world now that you can create. You can start building it. So other people, the more people equals abundance. High vibe, loving, creative people equals 10 times the abundance. So do whatever you need to do to seek out those people, making those friendships. Be proactive. So that was number 4. Number 5, now when I speak with people about abundance, of course, and then if I ask, what do you want? What is it that you truly, truly desire? I often hear, well, I want, more money. It's because at this point, that person don't have the resources, the financial resources that they need. So there's this huge void and then a feeling of not enough or loss. So the person looking and feeling that loss or something that's not there, which is the financial resources, automatically makes an assumption that yes, at this point I want money. Money is something that I need, so I stop this pain of not having enough. So when you look then deeper into the priorities of this person, it could be you. I was there too. I had to go through this whole reflection, and for many, many years, I had teachers who were very hard on me, just like, no BS, Josie, you have to go through these exercises. And if you see people who are manifesting great wealth, and it's because in their value system, on the very top of their value system, there's money. So money is that end goal. Money is that priority. Now, though that's just their choice. And who is, who any of us can judge that, but at the same time, we don't know the full story. Maybe in the previous lifetime, that person died of like extreme poverty, and not just that person, and maybe the whole family. It was just a constant struggle. So in this lifetime, the person's top priority is going to be like money. So, and it's okay. Let them follow their own aspirations and dreams. Now, you want to understand that if money is not on the top priority list, this is not the highest value, or somewhere amongst the highest values, the money is not going to be there. Because in order for you to follow the path, you are going to follow the path of your highest values and priorities. And if your highest priority is freedom, money is not going to fulfill that void that you have when there is no freedom. So you will automatically be drawn you will be directing your actions towards your highest goals. And your highest goal, if this is freedom, you'll do whatever you need to do to be free. Free from sort of free to make the choices when it comes to relationships, when it comes to your job, and so on. Your highest priority could be a relationship with your loved one. And then money's not there, so it's not in the highest priority. All of your actions that you will be performing, consciously and subconsciously, will be directed towards your highest values. If money is not in your highest value set, then it's not going to be there. So all of your energy, time, and resources are going towards your highest values. So reprioritize your life if you want to create an abundance. Now, abundance comes from just, again, doing the right steps, moving towards that higher intention, higher value directed towards abundance. Now, reprioritize. What is now the most important thing for you? And be honest, be really honest. Is it a relationship? Then maybe right now it's okay for you to give your focus and energy and time towards that, to building that relationship. It's important for you. If you are focusing on your relationship, but somehow you're beating yourself up for not manifesting money, then what's the use? How is it going to help you in the future? So focusing on your highest values, allow yourself to really be clear on your values. And then if you feel like, okay, money is not even in my top 5 values in life, maybe I value fun, I value adventure more. And now in your belief system, you know that money comes as a hard work. Guess where your money value is going to be? Very, very low. So building and going through the steps that I've described, starting with step one, developing abundance mindset, is going to lift that value on money and prosperity higher on your value system. And when your money is in your top 5, top 3 most highest values and priorities, without a doubt, you are going to have lots of it, because all of your actions will be directed towards it. So just allowing that money to come all the way just higher on your priorities. Okay, how are we doing so far? Awesome. So I have a few more, and then number six, right, is to um, give money to get money. Now, this is a principle that has helped me a lot. And when you do this action, when you give with with understanding how the value exchange happens, how that flow of energy happens, and money itself is creating a chain of events that is going to sort of create a result. Now you begin to use your money consciously, and every time that you part with your money, just watch how you feel. If you are struggling, if money is a huge issue and not being able to pay your bills, every time you part with your money, whether you pay somebody or is just even giving it away, is hard. And then you may say, okay, God, the universe, when I have a lot of money, then I will give. But the trick here is actually understand that planting the seeds of money today with what you already have. Even if you give from not having, from feeling lack today, but finding that sort of energy of generosity and saying, I am trusting that the universe is going to provide. I'm trusting that there's enough money for everything and for everyone, and all my needs will be met at the right place, at the right time. And you trust, and you have this trusting relationship with the universe. And then when moment comes, when you give that money away, you have to give it, whether it's to a person, to someone, someone who's less fortunate, or maybe it's a charity situation, or maybe even that you have to give that money to somebody because that's just the right, and if it feels like the right thing to do, it's like the universe is almost testing you. But the way for you to start developing that generosity mindset is every time you have to pay for something. If you're paying for even like your groceries, somehow deep inside you're just watching every dollar, every cent is like, oh, that's just like, oh my God, there's a lot. And then you begin to dive into the scarcity mindset. This is a moment for you just to take a few deep breaths and understand that all the money that you give, all the money you exchange for food, for things, for services, this is a magical money that is going to go around the world and come back to you. So finding a way of gratitude, saying thank you every time you have to spend money, every time you have to give money for service. Now, you can be generous towards and give yourself this, just a fun exercise. Every time you have to tip a service, just give them as much as you possibly can, 10, 20, 25%. And this is going to cost you just internal discomfort, like you have to overcome, knowing that this is a generosity mindset that you are developing. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to go in and spend all of your money and because you just want to give it all away. This is all back to number 2, not allowing yourself, so you will want to get rid of it. But what we want to just develop this understanding that money, when you give it generously, when you open it, and then when you're grateful, when you send the money away, it's going to come back to you without a doubt. And it's going to bring you some really great blessings that you do not yet see or experience. So trust, this is like a trusting relationship. The universe is saying, okay, now are we doing this together? Are we, do you want me to help you? Do you want me to show you how it's done? And you'll be like, nah, no. I just wanna hold on to everything I have, having all my money just to me. And then you just close the door. You just close the door for abundance. things just stop flowing to you. So create this, like always, every time you have to pay for your service, for a bill or whatever, understand this and do with as much gratitude and as much generosity as you can possibly master. Okay, and finally, last but not least, is the dreams and desires, my friends. So here's the thing: when you have big dreams, your dreams could be to create the business that you truly desire. Your dream could be to travel, to do like take a year off and go traveling the world and see something. So any dream that will require you to create an abundance will automatically will set you on the path of doing the right things, having this right spontaneous right action at the right time. The problem with so many people is lack of dreams, lack of desires. What do you really want? And if I ask someone, what do you really want? I often hear just like these vague ideas. Well, I just want to, I don't know, I want to get a microwave because, my microwave is 3 years old. Like, is this really the dream? And now you begin to just dream. What do you want? Where do you want to be in 5 years? How do you even see yourself? Now, it doesn't matter how old you are. It could be 50 years old. If you don't have the dreams, this is kind of like already the death to your progress. The dreams are going to make you feel young and alive. The dreams are going to bring you to this magical life. But if you stop dreaming, you stop really creating. The creative flow will actually stop. You put a lid on your creative flow. And now what is really out there for you? What excites you? What gets you up in the morning? The same old thing. The same nothing, the same thing that just over and over again. Without the dream, you will find yourself being lost, being depressed sometimes. You have any spiritual purpose. What is that point then? What is the point of your life? And then there will be sort of the extremes when in order for you to produce energy, you'll have to cling to negativity and then become so judgmental and then prey upon other people's situations so you can have something going for you. So start creating for yourself. Have dreams. Have big dreams. The bigger the better, the bigger the better, the bigger the better. The bigger the better. You want to have a big dream. The dream that perhaps in your lifetime you wouldn't even be able to accomplish. That is the magic of life, is just following the resources, following the dreams and aspirations. What do you really want? Now, money sometimes, well, most of the time, comes as a resource to sponsor your dream, to give you the resources that you need to accomplish whatever it is you want. You want to travel the world. If this is a dream, you will find the money. Money will show up to do exactly that, to give you the sort of the abundance of resources. You can travel the world for the whole year without worrying about anything. So, hope you're with me. Dream big. 2021 is the year of bigger dreams. Even if you feel like you're dreaming big, dream bigger. All right, my friends, let me run to you one more time. So first, abundance mindset. Abundance mindset. See abundance everywhere you go. Abundance, 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 abundance. There's not just abundance of money, there's also abundance of time and abundance of energy. It's just the most precious resources that we have. Time, energy, and money. So not just focusing on money, but also creating abundance with all other areas of your life. Number 2, allow yourself more. Just working on deep worth issues of self-worth. They're going to allow you to be prosperous, to seek the prosperity that you desire. Number 3, big money. Think about big money. Think really about creating a vision that will allow you to move towards bigger money, bigger ideas. They're going to sponsor your bigger dreams. Small money, work hard. Bigger money, work less, but give this work meaning and quality. Number 4, make friends. Friendships, friendships, friendships. Creating new friends. Money comes from other people. 5, set your priorities. If your money is not in the top 5 of your priority list, make it higher. Do whatever you need to do to lift that abundance on a higher scale in your priorities list. Number 6, give money to get money. Give money with gratitude. It's just creating this state of openness. Give that money from generosity of your heart. And number 7 is to dream. Dream big. All right, you guys, I hope this was of service to you. Let me know in the comments below how you are doing, how you are manifesting your beautiful abundance. And I'm sending you lots of love. Be well and blessed. I'll chat with you in the next video.